Mic check, mic check.
Mic check.
Only 4 games, only 4 games, only 4 games, only 4 games. Phil's fans alive. Oh man. Shout out to Kid Smooth. What it do, what it don't, what it is and what it ain't. It's your boy, Don Otaku, aka Don Solo, aka Solo the Don, aka Solo D Swaggy, aka Red Sec Rebel. I don't know. And of course, I'm here with Subegels, aka Subeg, aka the Green Thumb, aka the Gaming Gardener, aka what you got for me today? Oh wait, I forgot.
Hey.
Avatar Subeg, aka what you got for me today?
AKA King Smoothie Bowl, bruh. Just had a big ass smoothie bowl before this. Was amazing.
Was it from Smoothie King, the King Smoothie Bowl?
Nah, I made it.
I made a smoothie, or not a smoothie, just some yogurt, some Greek yogurt and some nuts, paws,
Yeah,
and some cranberries and shit.
for sure.
Just something quick. Because I wanted to get to the show. Was not trying to cook a whole meal before.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, how's it been going? What you been up to?
Man, just pretty much the same stuff, honestly. Uh, Gaming, a little bit of streaming, a little more streaming than I have been, which is good. I need to keep up with it. Um, yeah, gym, going to the gym. Just doing everything that I need to do. Camp Flogna's in 2 weeks, so been like really getting ready for like all the artists and stuff. Listening to some new peeps. Hold up, let me pull up my Spotify real quick. But I've been good though. I've been good. Just been chilling, bro. Just been chilling, trying to make it, man. I'm really cooking on this next article, bro. Like I feel it. I'm even pulling out the Procreate for it too. Trying to cook something up for the cover image. Make it clickable, But I'm good, bro. I'm good. What about yourself?
Oh yeah, been good, bro. Can't complain. Just been playing games, been chilling,
Yes, sir.
and had some sushi before
Nice.
work, or not before work, right after work. So always a good time. I actually been listening to some new music lately, which I haven't done in a while. But I was just looking for something new, and I saw that JPEG had put out a director's cut for Scaring the Hoes with Danny Brown, their collabo album, with some new tracks. Fire. Basically added I want to say 6 or 8 tracks to it. So that was some good listen. Danny Brown dropped a couple of new songs solo called Starburst and Copycats. Both of those are fire. Definitely has some old vibes, which was his second album. And then I finally listened to the new Cudi. It was it wasn't ass, but it wasn't what I wanted to hear either. But I feel him. I like Kid Cudi when he depressed and shit, and he was all happy, and it's a pop album and all this, and I was like, man, I don't want to see you having a good life and having a good time. I want to see you down, because that's when you make the best. No, I'm just kidding. But it has some good songs on there. I've been jamming a couple of songs from there on repeat. So
yeah,
still Cudi, but I want that Man on the Moon back. But yeah, other than that, I was just listening to just new singles and shit that was coming out. I have some albums that I want to listen to, like The Alchemist and Hit Boy have a album. I want to listen to that. But yeah, other than that though, just been playing games. But with that, let's go ahead and get into what we've been playing. I'll let you start, because I'm pretty sure I got a lot.
Yeah, you probably got a lot more than me. It's still really pretty much the same. Been getting through a little bit of Keeper. I'm at a point where it's like I'm really just in it for the achievements at this point. There's no other obligation for me to play that game. But I've heard that the ending is really good, so I'm excited to get through it. It's about like 4 or 5-ish hours. It's not that long of a game, but I'm probably like an hour and a half in. I feel like lately I've been taking my sweet time with like everything that I've been playing. Like, haven't been rushing it. Really just been enjoying it as much as I can. Which is good, because we spend our hard-earned money on this, so we should be able to fully enjoy it, right? But yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Keeper. It's really beautiful. It's a really beautiful game. I just love the scenery. It's another one of these where it's like almost every scene can be like a screenshot,
yeah.
like wall. Yeah, exactly, like a wallpaper. It's another one of those games, which is nice. Can't wait to see what Double Fine's cooking up next. Hopefully it's something a little bit more ambitious, maybe more of like a platformer type or something like that, but we'll see. they're really talented over there. So I hope they keep on. I hope Microsoft keeps giving them like a leash to like do more instead of like do less, or maybe even try to get them on something that will make a lot of money. I don't know. They're
What?
talented, you know.
How dare you expect Double Fine to make money?
I don't know, like throw an IP at them, maybe try to get them a license something, maybe a licensed IP. I don't know.
Get them something Tim Burton. Get them a Tim
Yeah, that'd
Burton
be
project,
cool.
like a Night Before Christmas platformer. That should be dope.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that'd be sick, man. I'm trying to think. It's really just the same old Yote still. Just literally enjoying it, bro. Like I'm not letting anything like tug me anywhere. Just like pulling out the telescope, tagging someplace, going. You know, just enjoying it, dude. It's so nice that I can just play a game like this. Like, there's no like checklist that I'm like I'm sure. Well, there is, because if you go into the map, you can see all the quests and stuff that you have to do, and like all the bounty targets and all that. But just like stumbling on stuff, it's just so fun organically playing a game. Like not letting anything like guide you except for whatever is in front of you, I guess. Uh, I don't know. I downloaded Avowed again. I re-downloaded it. This is the last time I'm giving it a chance, bro. I feel like I've given this game like 4 chances already. Like I'm like, ooh, let me try to go back to it. Let me see. And then like each time like I play it for like 15, 20 minutes and I'm like, well, I'll play something else. But I'm gonna really this next time I sit with it, I'm gonna really try to actually like get somewhere with it. Maybe it's like the beginning area is just somewhere I'm not like clicking with, you know, like
Wait, you never made it to the second area?
I haven't made it to the second
Oh,
area
okay.
yet. So I should probably get to another area, because you know the first area it's cool and all, but it's like it's just another foresty area. Like it's very run of the mill. So maybe it's that. Maybe that's just what I'm fatigued by when I play that game. So I should check through it and see how I feel about it. But I really just downloaded it because it's because I want to get ready for Outer Worlds 2. But because if I get into Outer Worlds 2, then I'm never gonna want to go back to Avowed. So it's like now's the chance for me to like really get into Avowed if I want to, or really decide if like, oh, this is a game I want to retire. But yeah, outside of that, it's just the same old little bit of Ninja Gaiden, a little bit of Lost Soul, a little bit of Yote, and a little bit of and Legends Zatu. Still just playing that. Um, it's so much fun, dude. I love the battle system. I hope they keep it going forward. But that's really it for my games.
No problem. No problem. All right.
Yeah.
As for myself, as you can see on the screen, I was getting my ass handed to me in Battlefield RedSec, which is the new battle royale free to play release for
I gotta
Battlefield
play it, man.
6, and it is exactly what I expected it to be. It is very Battlefield, but with a little Warzone thrown into it, because it literally feels and progresses like Warzone. You have missions that you can do to get loot. You can you can call for custom loot, like loadout drops. If you have Battlefield 6 and you have a really good loadout, you can just call for that so that you can have an advantage. It feels like they're just coming straight for Warzone, basically. Like, hey, you tired of Warzone, but you want it to still feel like Warzone? Well, here you go. This is what we got. Destructible buildings, tanks on the map, tanks, helicopters, all of that is still there. The map is pretty cool. Southern California is it's pretty dope. The circle, the ring, whatever you want to call it, instant death if you get caught by it, which is pretty cool, because usually it's like a slow death. They're like, nah, the wrap for you as soon as you get caught. But yeah, it took me a few matches, but I started popping off. Once I got a couple of matches, I didn't win, but I played like 2 of the last matches before we called it a night, and bro, I was wiping teams out like single handedly. I was playing with my girl and I was playing with my friend Will. My girl does not like first person shooters at all, so she didn't contribute much to the cause, but I was trying to protect her. And then my friend Will, he was still getting a handle on it. He's also not as first person shooter versed. But yeah, like I was having to do some carrying, but we were having fun. Or my girl was not having fun. She hates these type of games. I kind of forced her to get on it, but yeah, that was the first and last time she was gonna play this game. But yeah, I plan on getting back on it though. I had a lot of fun towards the end once I realized what I was doing. But yeah, man, it's exactly what you think it is, and it's gonna do really well. It's already doing really well. I don't know how long it's gonna last though.
It has a mostly negative on Steam.
Does it?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not the like thing that you can buy? Because I know people always the little
I
packs.
see it's free to play. I'm on the free to play one.
Oh, okay.
Red Tech. It's mostly people just complaining about the challenges.
Oh, challenge regression. I don't care about that. None of these skins are gonna matter to me. Like if it's not Fortnite, I really don't care about skins, or Halo. I actually care about the skins in Halo, but no different color camouflage military man is gonna make me want to buy any of that shit. So yeah, I'm good on that.
They got it out relatively fast, honestly.
Oh yeah, it was basically the same. They even rolled it out the same as they did Warzone. You wait just a while until like the game is up, like it has its footing, the regular game, and then you drop Warzone or Warzone 2 or whatever the Warzone they're on now. I think like when Black Ops 6 came out, they dropped the update like 2 weeks, 3 weeks after.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they basically copied the homework of their biggest competitor. Like if it works for them, it'll work for us, and it seems to have worked. But yeah, I need to play a little bit more, but I've enjoyed it so far. All right, this is one of the Steam Next Fest demos that I played late. I didn't play with the other ones, so I didn't get to talk about it last week. But this game is called Buster Jam, I believe.
Buster Jam.
Is it called Buster Jam? I think it is. But this is Mario and Luigi, like the RPGs, except that the gameplay, instead of being a turn-based RPG, is WarioWare style mini games, micro games even. So basically you kind of like you adventure, you walk around like Mario and Luigi as two characters, a couple, Buster and the girl that I forgot her name. But same as Mario and Luigi, when you're platforming, you jump for both of them. And then, well, I guess it's not like Mario and Luigi because you like the other one automatically jumps, unlike in Mario and Luigi where you have to do both button presses. But once you get into combat, or if there's some mini game in general, like someone asks you to help them with something, and then you go into these micro games that are just very WarioWare. Like it'll be like, oh, defuse the bomb, and then you have like 5 seconds to click the right spot. It'll like avoid these things. You have like 5 seconds, and then it goes to the next mini game. If you play WarioWare, you know exactly what it looks and feels like, and it looks and feels exactly like that. But yeah, this game was a lot of fun. The writing was really good. Very Adult Swim feel to it. But I enjoyed this one a lot. It's one of my... I'm looking forward to this one for sure. Like one of my most anticipated indie games after I played it. I feel like this is what WarioWare could learn from, because if like WarioWare is like, if you played one of them, you kind of played them all, and there hasn't really been much progression of what WarioWare is, except add more, and that's basically been it. Just add more mini games, and hopefully they're good mini games. Like, but like there's an actual progression to this one. There's an adventure to this one that makes it feel worth it, because you're doing more than just micro games and then micro games and then micro games, and that's literally it. So yeah, I dig this game a lot. So that's Buster Jam. Demo's out on Steam. Got back on Peak. We finally made it to the kiln. And count your fucking days. Aggro crab. Because that was, bro, the bullshit that happened in the kiln, so disrespectful the way that I died, because I was standing on the ledge. We just made this climb. I had to use all of my stamina to get there. And then I'm like, okay, I'm safe. Character just starts sliding. I'm like, what? Bro, I was standing still. I was good. My character just flopped. Fell into the lava. It was a wrap. I was like, yeah, bro, count your days. So we made it to the last level. Did not finish it. And I don't think I'll ever play this game again. Nah, I probably will. But that shit pissed me off. But it was our first time making it all the way to the volcano level, and it was fun. It was hectic as fuck. I actually died trying to make it to the volcano because I was trying to cook an egg, because if you can actually cook the food if you get close enough to the lava. So I had an egg in my hand and I went down to like cook it, but then I forgot what happened. But for whatever reason, I fucked up when I was trying to cook the egg, and I got too burnt, and I passed out next to the fire. My girl had to try to come save me, and it did not work out because the lava started to rise, and then it was a wrap. So yeah. But yeah, peak is that last level is pretty hardcore, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's tough.
But peak is a lot of fun. I was enjoying myself. It was just us two this time. Probably what we got so far. All right. I'll actually talk about this one. No, I'll talk about it now. It don't matter. All right. There was a showcase that we're gonna talk about a little later, but there was a shadow drop from the showcase, and when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, yeah, I gotta play this, bro." Like, this shit looked right up my alley, especially as someone who really enjoyed Rematch. This one spoke to me, and it's called Super Ball. It's from Pathea. I don't actually know how to spell their name or say their name, but they're the creators of My Time at Sandrock / My Time at Portia, which are like life sim, farming sim type of games. So this is very left field from what they've done before. But this is a 3-on-3 soccer-ish sports, esports type of game, and basically like a cyberpunk rematch where you use your hands instead of your feet. You just run around with the ball in your hand, and you gotta dodge enemies. You can air dash, you can run, you have special attacks, you have items. Sorry, you have items, and it's very flashy, closer to Rocket League than Rematch in terms of like how flashy it is, and like how much more is going on than Rematch. Rematch feels more authentic to the soccer experience. This one feels like they were trying to do something closer to Rocket League. But I played the tutorial and I played a full match, and when I say I just completely demolished that. I don't know if it was a bot lobby, but that first match that I played, I went crazy. I had like 7 goals. It's also like hero shooterish because every character has their own abilities. There's attackers, defenders, and then like a balanced group of characters. And then they all have a special ability. They all have different speeds. They have different air dashes. Like the character I was using, his air dash was actually like a diving kick. So it was really it was basically like a way to take the ball from enemies pretty easily from the air. And I was like, okay, like the character designs are, I mean, the human characters look terrible, but the non-human characters look really good. Like the robots, the monsters, they all look pretty cool, but the human characters look pretty like basic as fuck. But yeah, I actually had a lot of fun until I tried to start up the next match after that first match I played, and then I kept getting the matchmaking error, and I restart the game, and then I still could not get a match. Like it kept on giving me an error. And then guess what? I restarted again, gave it one last time. Guess what it said? You've been banned. I was banned.
That's crazy.
I was like, how? Explain yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I looked online to see if I was the only one tripping, bro. I thought like, yeah, bro, I played one match and I got banned. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is going on with this game? So, as usual, making multiplayer games is hard, especially getting it right at launch. So when we do have something like Battlefield and these other games that actually do it right, like Rematch, well, Rematch has some issues, but it wasn't this bad. But yeah, it's hard. I understand, but that was still some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, I literally have not played another match since, even though I was really looking forward to playing more of this. But I'll try it out later today maybe, and then see if it's working for me. But from what I played, I really enjoyed it. Oh, bro. So me, Mars, and Tej are still playing Phasmophobia.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they finally got me, because for whatever reason, I was the one that was getting targeted every time I was, bro. I could not make it out of anywhere alive. Mm-hmm. And we were basically trying to do the objectives now. Like we were trying to like, okay, we're not gonna do anything if we don't have any money, because basically without money you can't, like basically it's a progression system of like, okay, you start off with these low level ghost hunts, you try to do the objectives and get out so that you can make some money, you level up, you buy new equipment, and then your new equipment makes you better like basically makes for your playthroughs to go smoother. Because for the most part, we don't have anything to defend ourselves once a ghost is hunting us. So if you don't run like immediately and actually get out before it catches you, it's a wrap, bro. I have no sense of direction. That's what always fucks me up. So Tej and Mars, they take off running. I don't know what happened. I just hear them screaming and they running. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm just gonna panic and run too. Bro, I ain't know which way they went. Cause I wasn't familiar with the house. They ran out the house. I ran into the bathroom. I ran into the bathroom. I saw the motherfucker walking up on me. I was like, bro, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
Bro, I saw the hands come across my screen, and then it was a wrap, bro. I had the camera, and like the camera tells you, it'll be like like it'll say ghost orbs, and like the ghost orbs are basically like where the ghost has just been, and then that's when, bro, like I saw the ghost orbs and I saw the ghost pop up on the camera, and then it was a wrap. I was like, yeah, bro, this game is a lot of fun. I understand why it's so big, because there's a lot to it, and they update it pretty frequently also. So yeah, Phasmophobia, still a great Halloween experience. Having a lot of fun with that. I think. Oh yeah. Other than that, Pokemon. Oh no! I gotta talk about this one. I'll talk about Pokemon real quick. I am rank F, so I'm kind of close to the end. Probably about 10 more hours, and it's still hidden, bro. I didn't got my Totodile to the last stage of his evolution. Have not got his Mega Evolution stone yet, his Mega Stone. But we've been Mega evolving the Absol and my Gardevoir. I think that's how you say her name. I actually don't remember. But also have a Mega Stone for Heracross. So yeah, Mega Evolution is very fun. I love the transformations. The AI in the ZA Royale is actually getting better, which is good.
That's good.
Yeah. But I don't like being overpowered, so I've been switching my Pokemon more often, because I just feel like I'm not having as much fun when I just one-shot everybody. But I got my Charmeleon because I think it was through... No, it wasn't through a side quest. Actually, no, it was. It was a side quest that I got a Charmander and leveled him up to a Charizard. So that's basically my go-to from now on, because anytime I get a Charizard, he's always going to be my favorite. But yeah, this game is still a lot of fun. I probably will finish it maybe early November. I don't think I'm gonna finish it by the end of the year, or by the end of the month, because I'm going out of town, like literally. Mm-hmm. I'll definitely be playing on the plane though. Shout out to the Switch 2 gang, you already know. But yeah, I'm still enjoying Pokemon a lot. All right. I don't think I talked about this last week, or I didn't really play much of it to talk enough about it. But I beat the first 2 episodes of Dispatch and reviewed it, and bro, immaculate. Ad Hoc Studio, you can tell that they are Telltale veterans, but you can also tell that they're Night School veterans as well, because it's like literally the 2 I say the two best narrative teams. I mean, really, there's only like three of them. Just throw in, what's their names? Why am I forgetting their names? Life is Strange.
Oh, Don't Nod.
Yeah, just throw in Don't Nod, and that's literally all there is. But, bro, writing, exceptional. The art style and the cutscenes, immaculate. Now, gameplay, obviously for these type of games, gameplay is going to be not like, it's going to be backseat. But the dispatching gameplay is actually pretty fucking fun. And I was enjoying that to the point that I literally was replaying, like I replayed through both episodes again just so I can get perfect scores on the dispatching missions. But there's a little more gameplay than something like The Walking Dead, because they basically have three different types of gameplay. You have the QTEs, which most Telltale games have something like that. And then you have the hacking gameplay, which is like, it's like a puzzle game where you're this orb that's kind of going through the database, and you have these tiles that you're going along, and then you basically have to crack codes, and then you go into these Helldiver like sequences where you have to use the D-pad, and basically like how when you're calling for a stratagem, it has those type of sequences that you have to do to crack the codes. So those are all right. They're super easy. They are timed though, so you have to be quick, but I didn't find them that challenging. But the dispatching, there's actually a little, like, it's not gonna be so difficult that like there won't be people turned off by it who aren't into those type of games, but it does get pretty strategic, and I love that about it. But yeah, bro, the characters in this are A1, very invincible feeling, not as bloody, but like the writing style has that feel to it. The character designs have that feel to it as well. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it. The episodes 3 and 4 just came out today, so I'm gonna be playing that tonight. And then they're basically doing 2 episodes a week. Probably my only gripe is that the episodes feel too short. Like they're like an hour, including gameplay each. So they're not super long, but they pack every single second with just good writing, good visuals, some good gameplay. So I can't complain too much. I gave it a 9 in my review because I enjoyed it that much. But yeah, Dispatch, probably going to be one of my favorite games of this year if they pull it off towards the end. But highly recommend if you're looking for something more narrative driven. But yeah, that's really all I got on what I've been playing. Ready to get into On the Radar?
Yeah, sure.
All right, just a couple quick wins. All right, so we got the first one. This is, let me see, I forgot the name. Something Disco. I don't know why it's not refreshing. Where did I post this? Hold on. Am I tripping? I didn't post it. That's why. Like, where is the notes? Okay. I just had it in my message box, but I didn't actually press enter. Okay. So yeah. This game is called it's called Dead Ass Disco. And it's a beat 'em up rhythm game where as the name says, you are fighting zombies to disco. And you have to attack with the beat. Has Arkham style like parries and attacks. Hold on, let me put it on the screen real quick. Hold on.
This looks cool.
All right, here we go. So yeah, rhythm beat 'em up. Very, I guess it's not like Hi-Fi Rush in the sense that the way that the combat looks. One, it's like round based, so it's not a full-on adventure like Hi-Fi Rush is. But I love how the combat looks, how flashy it is, and it looks like it has that Arkham style to it. But even like Arkham has some rhythm to how you handle the gameplay, because if you do the attacks on beat, you get those critical strikes. Same with Shadow of Mordor. I think Spider-Man also took that. But yeah, the game looks good. Combat looks good. Music sounds good. I'm looking forward to this one.
You could apparently upload any track onto that.
That's another thing. You can upload any of your own music. There was this game called Beat Hazard. I don't know if you ever played it, but it was an indie game called Beat Hazard, and it was a shmup that you like the enemies would basically get stronger and intensify as your music intensified. So if you had a song that kind of started off really slow and mellow, and then you just had that drop, like it worked really well with dubstep. If you were playing a dubstep song and then the drop happens, enemies get stronger, but you also get stronger as well. But like then all the enemies just start coming in, bosses are coming, and like shit just gets hectic as fuck. Like as your music intensifies. I used to love that game. But yes, that kind of reminds me of that. I'm really excited to see how they handle that feature. But the other game I have for on the radar is one that didn't look particularly good, but I'm excited for just because it exists. And that is NBA on the Run. A 3v3 NBA Street fast-paced basketball game. One that I've been waiting for forever. But this trailer did not do anything. Like, the animations look terrible. The character, like the art style, but I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna support it because I need someone to know this is what we want. I need this game to outsell 2K somehow, please. But I'm not gonna be the one who's been like begging for something like this and then I just don't show up. That's not what I'm not. That's what I'm not gonna do. So I've been looking for something like this. It might not be exactly what I wanted quality wise, but I'm gonna try to make it. I'm gonna try to make it work. I'm gonna buy it, play it, give my feedback, and hopefully we get On the Run 2 or something and they improve. Like NBA Playgrounds, I remember buying that. That shit was ass. 2-pack, especially on the Switch. It was so ass on the Switch that they gave us Shaq Fu 2 for free. And Shaq Fu 2 was ass also, but but like NBA Playgrounds 2, they upped everything. They made everything better. So that's what I want. I'm a support the first one. Now, if you give me 2 back-to-back ass, like, yeah, I'm not gonna do 2 times, but I'll be a sacrifice for the first one.
I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't look bad.
I think it's just the animations for me. Like, I think they're trying to do.
Even show gameplay.
Yeah, but like but that's the worst part. They barely show gameplay, and it looks choppy as fuck. Like the animations look so ass in the cutscene. So I'm like, I have no hope for what they're actually going to do in the game. But we'll see once we get like an actual full gameplay trailer. It's coming out 2026 on everything except Switch, I believe. Let me see. It says, yeah, PS5, Xbox, and PC. Probably get a late Switch announcement. But I've been noticing that NBA is giving out that license to a lot of indie developers as well. Hopefully we can get an NBA license on Basketball Classics, because that'd be dope. But we had that NBA bounce game, NBA on the Run, NBA Playgrounds has been a thing for a while. Yeah, it seems like they have a cheaper license than FIFA, that's for sure. Speaking of licenses, did you see that Madden and NFL re-up the license until 2030 on some bullshit?
EA one?
Yeah. Fuck them.
Doesn't surprise me.
But yeah, those are the 2 that I had. Anything catch your eye?
Nah, to be honest, I haven't really been checking much. We were supposed to get Mina the Hollower pretty soon, but I don't know what's going on with that. So hopefully they still land that this year. But nah, we still playing the greatest indie game of all time, Pokemon Legends Arceus. So we chilling.
All right. Speaking of another indie game, let's talk about a China Hero project. Is it indie? Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, I guess.
But this one is a new one from PlayStation's China Hero project. It is called Lowland, the Cursed Sand. Let me see. Let me get the YouTube trailer up. And this one has heavy OG God of War vibes, and I love that. So it's an action RPG. Let me get the details real quick.
The Kami tweet?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a single-player action RPG supported by PlayStation China Hero Project, as we said, set in western regions of ancient China along the Silk Road. Play as a skeletal warrior with 2 forms. Sand form is a balanced fighter who wields the power of sand to forge a massive blade. Bone form is a powerful stance built for groups. Learn unique sand abilities to solve puzzles, explore intricate levels, and experiment with multiple combat styles. Fight powerful elite enemies and colossal boss fights. Team of just 16 devs, including veterans from Santa Monica Studio, From Software, and Platinum Games. Quote, our goal is to blend classic arcade-style combat with modern gameplay innovations. Confirmed for PS5 and PC with no release window.
Yep.
Hey, God of War 2018, Ragnarok, y'all can take that shit to the trash. This is the God of War sequel that I wanted. Bro, this shit looks fire. This shit looks fucking fire, bro.
Looks good, yeah.
This is, bro, we could, like, Santa Monica, y'all can make something like this in 2 years. Y'all could have made a Greek, like, Kratos game after, set after 3 or in between 2 and 3, whatever y'all wanted to. Actually, can't really do 2 and 3, but y'all could have had something, bro. But it looks sick. How you feeling about the next China Hero project?
Yeah, man. I think I really like what they're doing with these China Hero Project stuff, and all the Hero Project games that have been announced so far. It's like they're just greenlighting just interesting or fun ideas. It's nice seeing them. And this also goes into what I was saying about how the Hero Project games are all going to be PC and PS5. Like, there's going to be no just PS5 Hero Project games, which is nice.
But they're not going to be on Xbox.
No Xbox, but they'll be on the next box because
Yes.
the next box can play PC.
Yes, sir.
But there won't be no Windows Store version of it. I guess we can start saying going to the future. But I mean, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day anymore. People will play the games if they're good. But what's it called? I'm really excited for it actually. The 16 dev thing, that's cool. This feels like maybe it was like being cooked up, and then like when like this like team or whatever heard like, you know, China Hero Project is like, you know, taking as many pitches as they can get, they're like, fuck it, let's try to throw them this pitch and see if they take it. It looks like they liked it, so it's nice. We're gonna be seeing a lot more of this stuff coming soon, and I honestly think it's gonna be a little bit of a flip where it's like Xbox is gonna be like all in on their like super big IPs, you know? They're gonna be like all in on Call of Duty, Minecraft, and all that, Fallout, Elder Scrolls. They're big IPs, and then it's gonna be like PlayStation is gonna be the one that's doing a bunch of like little stuff, but it's like it's all gonna be like a bunch of new little IPs with the little Hero Project tag on it. It's gonna be cool. I'm excited. But this one looks really sick. I'm there. I'm there day one. I seen Jaffe was really excited about it too.
Yeah, obviously he would be. But bro, I mean, I feel you in the sense that it does seem like PlayStation is doing more of that, but I don't see Xbox getting away from that either, especially after the partner preview we just got, which we'll talk about after this. Actually, I think we've already talked about this. Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
Other than I hope it comes out soon. I hope it comes out sooner rather than later.
Yes, sir. Definitely looking forward to this. Well, I can't say. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm looking forward to it more than I was looking forward to Lost Soul Aside, but honestly, I was looking forward to Lost Soul Aside a lot. It wasn't until like the later trailers for Lost Soul Aside where I kind of started to lose some excitement. But then I played the demo and I was like, oh yeah, this shit fire. But
yeah, it's good. It's good for what it is, man.
Yeah,
it's good for what it is. Like if people just, you know, keep in mind, like I understand it's like a $59.99 game, so it's like it's full priced in technical terms, but it's like people just keep in mind like the budgets and all that, and like the history of the games. They can they understand, like you can understand like how a game got to this place if you understand like the development history, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think I would have paid the price for it, but for the demo that I did play, I really enjoyed what I got from it, and I'll end up picking it up when it's on sale
For sure.
but this is gonna be a indie heavy show because we got some more indies to talk about, and this one being the Xbox or Idea. I keep saying Xbox partner preview. It's the Idea Xbox IGN collab show that they usually do, and normally I don't watch these lives because they are usually terrible, and they usually have a shit ton of ads and some like the fucking IGN people with their terribly written jokes, and they like the terribly written jokes are still here, but there's no ads, so that was That's cool. Good. But also, they just kept going back to back with games, and then you would get the IGN people just a little bit, but then they go right back to the games, and it was a lot of games, and the games looked really good, and I was like, oh shit, okay. And guess what? Unlike that trash ass Tokyo game show that Xbox did, 80% of the games are coming to Game Pass. So in that regard, they have redeemed themselves with that. But not only that, there was more than a few exclusive games, only Xbox and PC, coming as well. So I thought that was it was a really good showcase for me. So the first game was, I don't remember the name, but is literally like old school Resident Evil. I don't even know how to describe. Like, it's old school Resident Evil, very what am I forgetting? Survival horror. But I don't even know how to describe this. It has
33 Immortals. That's in here.
Yes, 33 Immortals is there. They had a big update. I'm actually gonna.
They had achievements yet?
I actually don't know. I don't pay attention to that.
I know.
But yeah, if this one, like, they started off with some horror games just for the Halloween season, and this one, it looked pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it looked interesting for sure. Like, it has some Silent Hill, Resident Evil vibes. It's called Agni. That's what it's called. She's trying to find her sister in this haunted. I actually don't know the story, honestly. It just looked, it had some vibes that I liked. Then there was Darkwood 2. Never heard of Darkwood 1, but that one was coming to Game Pass. Didn't really care for that one too much. This one looked pretty cool. I forgot what this one was called, but it was first-person survival horror game, very trippy. You play as this like puppet or animatronic in a like Chuck E. Cheese, or I guess not really Chuck E. Cheese, but you're an animatronic guitar character. And there's these other animatronics that are like going rogue. Very Five Nights at Freddy-ish. But that one looked pretty cool. Pretty unique art style, or like the character designs. This one you play as a mage looking for ghost dogs. That one was alright, I guess. Wasn't for me. All right, 33 Immortals got a new update, new weapons, which is dope. We kept seeing those little empty slots, and we're like, bro, they have the, like, they're obviously gonna put some weapons here, right? I was like, are we gonna be able to unlock them? But we're getting 2 new weapons. They both look really good. And I did not see anything about achievements, but new enemies, new stages, new bosses. Cool. That's all I could ask for that game. That's the Pride and Temperance update. New customizations, bunch of other stuff. All right, this one was one of my favorites of the show. It's called Oasis. Like Oasis, but Oasis. I don't know what they were thinking with the title, but it's a 4-player co-op dungeon brawler, but also a PvP game as well. It has like a Smash type of mode where you can fight against your friends. But you're going through these dungeons. It's like a 4-player beat 'em up with like ragdoll kind of physics to the fighting. It looks a lot of fun. Like it has some It Takes Two vibes with like the platforming and the sliding and everything. But then you have these like super fast physics-based gameplay. This shit looks dope as hell and is coming to Game Pass. So that is an automatic for me. Like I'm really looking forward to this one. This was one of the best ones that they showed here. This one just looked like a lot of fun. Let me see. Yeah, Oasis. This one actually also looked pretty cool. It's I forgot the name of it. I'll see when the title card pops up. But this is
called Ungodly.
Yeah, Ungodly. This one was a ARPG where you're like switching between characters, which I thought was pretty cool. Instead of just controlling one character at a time, you're literally like switching between them mid combo. The character designs are very grumsy, if I had to put a word for that. But other than that, the actual gameplay looked pretty cool. The way that you would have like the one person do a spell, you switch to somebody who can take advantage of it. Like I thought that was pretty cool. It didn't say it was coming to Game Pass, but it looked pretty fun either way. Planet of Lana 2, we got a pretty good look at that one. They had the devs actually talking about the game. If you play Planet of Lana 1, you're probably excited. If you didn't,
I need to play the first one for sure.
Yeah, I'm usually into the inside style games, but I don't know. It didn't hook me right away when I did play it.
Mm.
The next game is one that we saw before. I forgot at what showcase. But you play as this, I think this is from Don't Nod. And you're an astronaut. You're two astronauts actually. And y'all are separated. You're on this planet. And it's a survival horror game, but you're also trying to survive and make it to each other. There's some puzzles, like climbing stuff. A lot of Jasant energy in here with the like mountain climbing, but you're also like running from these aliens, I'm guessing. But it looks cool. Not 100% up my alley, but it is coming to Game Pass. I might give it a try. We'll see how it's looking when it comes around, because that really determines if I'll play something or not, like what my backlog's looking like or what my currently playing is looking like. But yeah, I thought this looked pretty good. Pretty sure the story is gonna be pretty dope. Knowing that it's Don't Nod, I don't think they've really let me down in that regard before. But that one is Aphelion. Then we got a little sizzle reel with a bunch of different games. Plucky Squire showed up. That was surprising. I think it was just this was just Indie Selects commercial. I don't think they showed anything new. I remember now.
Yeah, I think all those games are already on Xbox.
Now
already coming.
Yeah. Now my favorite announcement. Vampire Survivors new update. Balatro crossover. You get to play as the Joker from Balatro. And he has literally there's Balatro stage. There's Balatro weapons, which are like the little flames that you do when you get the flames when you do the
the counter.
The counter flames. Like this shit, yeah, bro. I need this in my life. Like
it looked really cool.
So yeah, they did such a they do such a good job with their collaborations because they really utilize the characters, and they showed off the new update to the Castlevania expansion that they already did, where they've added even more Castlevania characters and new stages, new weapons, new evolutions. Like, and it's still free. It's still the same price. Like if you bought Ode to Castlevania, it's still the same price. You don't have to buy like a part 2 expansion. They just expanded the expansion for free. Who else is doing that? Like, shout out to Punkle. They're the goats, or he's the goat. Actually, I don't know if it's a team or not. But there's still 2 more updates that he hasn't shown yet. So this 1.14 update has been crazy because it's been a shit ton of like new shit. They showed off DayZ, the Badlands. It was literally just this motherfucker fixing up a motorcycle. That's I guess if you're a DayZ player, you're like, hell yeah, motorcycles are being added. But that was a dumbass trailer for anyone who has never played DayZ like myself. Because I thought it was like, oh, this is some motorcycle fixing simulator or some bullshit. And it was DayZ. So that shit made no sense to me. And then this is where we saw Super Ball. This is free to play game. It's only on Xbox and Steam, but it is one of those Game Pass incentive games where you do get extra stuff and perks for playing it in Game Pass. So if you're gonna play it, definitely play the Game Pass version instead of Steam. But like I said, had a lot of fun with this. As soon as I saw this trailer, I was like, oh yeah, this is for me. And then when what I'm seeing in this trailer, I was not doing any of this. Like this trailer now I'm watching the trailer again, and I was seeing my own gameplay. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not there yet. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not at this level, but this shit just looks cool as fuck. Like I want to get to this level if they'll let me play the damn game. But yeah, it was a shadow drop. Yeah, if you have a Game Pass, you unlock all the characters. You get the paid battle pass, and you get each season in year 1. You get battle pass level, lucky card, and premium currency. So yeah, some really good Game Pass perks. They showed Invincible Versus, which we've seen a lot of. Still looks really good. Oh, so this one is called a sledding game. And at first, I was like, this shit looks dumb as hell. Like, what the fuck? Your dolls sledding. But then I just saw like some of the other things that are going on, and I was like, actually, you know what? This actually is pretty dope. There's proximity chat. So it has that kind of VR chat type of feel to it. Like you just find random people and you're just chatting with them, and there's mini games outside of sledding. Like I think sledding is more of the bonus versus everything else that you can do in this game, like have snowball fights. You can play darts, just hang out with friends and shit like that. There's curling. Like I feel like they showed more of everything besides the sledding. Like literally, the sledding game is less sledding, more everything else. But it even had like the mic, the little stand up, like the stage where you can do like stand up comedy and shit like that from VR chat. Was it VR chat? I think it is. But yeah, this game looks like a lot of fun. Also coming to Game Pass. Shout out Game Pass. And then we had a little sizzle reel from Raw Fury because it seems like every Raw Fury game is coming to Game Pass from now on. It seems like they have a pretty good relationship. Because every time I see Raw Fury, their game is coming to Game Pass. But they showed off 3 games. Monsters Are Coming, where it's an action game, but also a kind of tower defense strategy game where you have a moving fortress that you're protecting, but the fortress also is a weapon, but you can also get outside of that and like help fight. Has a little bit of a space time, what is it called? Space-time lovers or something like that. Lovers in a dangerous space-time, that's what it's called. Without the co-op. So that was coming to Game Pass. Then there was another like turn-based like defense game called Dungeon Keeper, and this one just looked less interesting but kind of the same concept, but it's also coming to Game Pass this year, December 9th. And then we got to see more of Routine, the first-person survival horror game with the Windows 95 aesthetic, and that game still looks really cool, and it's coming December 4th 2025. So those were the 3 games that they showed off from Raw Fury. Then we got this egg game, and it looks like one of those, I guess it's level based, so it's not really like getting over it, but it's one of those. It did not do anything for me. There was this truck driving co-op game where you drive trucks. Yeah, y'all can keep that.
That looked like some friend slop for sure.
But not even like the good friend slop, because there's that RV there yet. That looks way more interesting. All right, this is the type of slop that I am here for. And that's simulator slop is what the kids are calling it these days. And I've played a shit ton of this. This is TCG Card Shop Simulator. And it's basically Supermarket Simulator or any of those types of games, except you have a card shop. And you get to open up the card packs, and they have Pokemon or whatever they're called, Tetramon or something like that. And every card is like, they have over 150 different Tetramons, and there's different decks, so you have to you got to keep on pulling until you collect them all. There's holographics, there's all the different type of rarities for these cards, and you're just trying to collect them all, but also run your shop. Like, don't open up all the cards and not have any to sell to your customers. But I feel like that is the best simulator slop that there is. If compared to Supermarket Simulator and all the other ones, that one's the most fun. Then we got some more friend slop called whatever the fuck it's called. It's called Task Time. That one didn't do anything for me, but I'm pretty sure it's fun. Pretty sure it's fun with friends. And then that was it, except they had 20 minutes of mouse PI for hire. 20 minutes like full-on overview trailer or showcase, like a full-on gameplay showcase for mouse PI for hire with studio, like a whole deep dive for it. And I didn't want to, I watched the first like 3 minutes and I was like, I really don't want to see anymore, because I'm already excited for this game. I don't want to, like, I'm tired of seeing it. I just want to play it. But the game still looks amazing. They even like showed off the process of like how they have to draw each character 6 times so that you can they can see every angle of them. because of the way that it's animated, like a 1920s, 30s, whatever it's supposed to be cartoon. But I'm super excited for this, and this is a good game to have in the show.
Yeah, this is a game that I would consider like a triple I, you know?
Yes, for sure. And I was waiting. Like, I showed up at the end just to see if that Game Pass logo popped up, because if they would have got this one in Game Pass, that would have been crazy. But no, no Game Pass.
No Game Pass, huh?
Not for this one, but it would have been amazing way to kick it off, like to end it if we would have got that.
March is already starting to fill up.
Yes, sir. But that was the Xbox or Idea Xbox showcase. How are we feeling about the showcase?
Yeah, I actually I quickly was going through it as we were doing the show. It's nice. I was I was like tabbing like every 5 seconds just to get through it. But I was seeing it where I was pretty much lined up with how you were talking about them. Really good show. Honestly, they showed a lot of good stuff. They showed a lot of good updates. It's nice seeing 33 Immortals. The Oasis was really cool. That definitely a game up my speed. Ungodly looked cool. Don't Nod, I'm always interested in their games. They do really cool work with Unreal Engine tech. So their games are always nice to see. I don't play DayZ, but Super Bowl already got that downloading. Well, it's on pause right now, but I'm excited to check it out. Game Pass stuff, I'm always happy to see. TCG card shop simulator, I know you were playing that. Was earlier this year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you were really talking about that. I remember. I think I might have even put it on my wish list, so it's nice that that's a Game Pass game.
Yeah, I think
right?
it's about to hit its 1.0, and then it's gonna be on Game Pass when it does.
Nice, perfect. I'm excited to play it. That'd probably be my first simulator slop. Is that what you were talking about?
Simulator slop. I think I made that up. That's what we're doing. Simulator slop. Because there's so many of them now.
No, yeah, for sure. I want to see if I can click with Power Wash Simulator again, because that when I played that one, it definitely did feel like work to me. So, but
yes, that one felt like work, because I did not get ASMR. Like, I didn't feel calm.
Yeah.
Whenever I was like, wait, there's still something.
Same, bro.
Whenever I got to the end, I was just like, bro, just let it be over.
Yeah, man, I feel the same way. But I'm excited to try out TCG. I like the artwork for the cards too.
The actual designs are really good. Like,
yeah,
that was the biggest thing that surprised me, is that even though the actual real life 3D models look terrible, the cards and the packaging and the books, like they have like cases for the books that you can buy, and the posters and all of that is like really like made really well. But then you have these ugly ass NPCs and characters.
Yeah, for sure. The Vampire Survivor stuff, Balatro, that was super cool. Seeing like when you got like the planet moon cards and all that shit, you see it like twirling around your character. I thought that was really cool touch. I gotta play Vampire Survivors more for sure. Bro, I'm looking through them real quick.
I'm telling you,
all these games look good, bro. Honestly, like they all look pretty good.
Yeah.
Even I gotta play like Planet Lana 1. Incredible Versus looks great. Looks like an amazing fighting game.
Hope I get in it.
For sure. And then Mouse PI looks amazing. Like literally triple I if I've ever seen one. But yeah, man, this was really good.
Yes, sir. Finally, something to get us excited about Xbox and Game Pass. Been a while, but
just 4 games, only 4 games.
But it's, we still got some Xbox topics to talk about after this. So, but yeah, I'm very excited about what was shown here, and that's that Game Pass value, because they actually added stuff to it, unlike that Tokyo Game Show. So I'm,
Yeah.
I have something to look forward to. But yeah, let's go ahead and go on to our next topics. All right. What's in the news? Oh yeah, bro. It's time to it's a wrap for them. All right. Lord Metroid. Sabagos, like you too. You
Me
gotta get this.
too.
Yeah, you gotta get this smoke, bro.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
no.
coming for
Oh
all.
no.
Nah, actually, you not on, but you know who you are. All of y'all. All of y'all. We already know what happened. Switch 2 came out. We learned about the game key cards. Everybody all in a tizzy. Oh, game key cards. This don't even got the game on the cartridge. This isn't even real physical. Why would anybody buy this? Well, we want the game fully on the cart, or it don't exist to us. We boycotting every game that don't got the full game on the cart. All right, you know what? I was like, you know what? Have it. I don't care. If y'all want to complain about it, cool. Just make sure y'all show up with the
When it
games.
happens.
All right. So now, shout out to Nicholas, Nicholas, which is a publisher, developer. I think it's publisher.
Yeah.
Because they were like, hey, Switch 2 fam, we heard y'all. So for our upcoming releases, and actually for all of our upcoming releases on Switch 2, guess what? All the game is on the cart. All of it on the cart for y'all, because we love y'all so much that we're giving y'all full physical cartridges. But the cost, y'all gonna have to pay the price of us using these expensive ass cartridges. So the Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus is $70 physical, which I actually have to see what the price is normally, but they're basically more expensive if you get the physical version. So let me see. Binding.
I think it's like $20, right?
Yeah, I think it's
across the board.
I think it's
Because
a
Hades
20.
2 is also like that. Because Hades 2 is like $30 or $29.99 on digital, and then like $49.99 physical or something like that.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm looking on. Let me look on Nintendo eShop.
You know, I'm probably gonna cop this one, The Binding of Isaac. I'll cop it. Beautiful box art too. No fucking weird logo stuff at the bottom.
Oh,
Kind
yeah.
of taking up half of the box.
All right. So the regular Repentance, not the Plus version, is $19.99. I don't know if they have a listing for the Plus version yet. Well, this is okay. So this is the DLC. So I guess that's just an expansion. Let me make sure, because I really don't know how. Okay, so this is a $10, because basically you have to. So you need Afterbirth Plus, which is $40, and then Binding of Isaac Repentance is the new expansion. No, this is 2021. Well, I don't actually see a listing for Repentance Plus.
Maybe it's a brand new game.
Yeah, it's a brand new update for Repentance. If I'm getting this right. But no, these are older games. Because Order Up is, I guess they're just physical releases for the Switch 2. I don't know. But oops, let me get that off. But yeah, either way, people were in the chats complaining about the pricing of these physical games. Repentance Plus is not worth $70. I love buying an Isaac, but come on. $70 for Isaac? What the actual hell, Nicholas? And these prices why physical games for Switch 2 are not viable for indies. Exactly. Bro, the whole thread is literally just people like complaining about the prices of the thing that they've been asking for. Y'all wanted physical games, but now y'all are starting to realize what the cost of these physical carts actually is, and y'all are the ones gonna be paying the price for it, because the developers are not. Like, they're gonna upcharge in some form or fashion to make to get these games on the cart. You either if you really care that much about physical, this should not be bad news for you. You're getting exactly what you want. Why are y'all complaining? It's crazy. But I saw that comment section, and I was just laughing because this is what y'all asked for. But this is the reality of the situation when it comes to physical games on the Switch 2. Most devs are not going to eat the cost of those cartridges. The digital versions will most likely end up being cheaper every single time. But, if you care that much about preservation and whatever else y'all think the benefits, or I guess not having to install the game is actually a really good perk that you don't get with physical PS5 and Xbox games. But yeah, if that's worth it to you, if it's $10 or $20 upcharge worth it still, because it seemed like it's not. But that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to make fun of these fizzy boys. But how do you feel about this? You feel like this is... Would you be okay with every physical game? Like, if all third-party developers give physical for a $10 to $20 charge?
I still think it's nice having the option. But I understand if they just want to do game key cards, which most are choosing to. So I understand it. At the end of the day, if you're getting a game key card, it's still going to be the game. It's not on the cartridge, but you still have it. You can still trade it in, or you could still let your friend borrow it. It still works as a physical game. So
yes, you can still say this is how you trade games, or this is how you trade games, and you just hand it.
Yeah, it's still. I mean, do I wish they were all physical and cheaper? Yes, but that's not our reality. So it is what it is. And we know via Star Wars Outlaws that the game key cards actually allow faster speeds,
Yes.
on the thing. So if you want your games to utilize
and even
all the
what's his name? The Final Fantasy VII rebirth or remake director also confirmed that as well, and said that's why they chose game key cards, because the physical carts are just too slow. Like, they're obviously way faster than the Switch 1, but those, like, imagine if they had something as fast as their storage. Like, those carts would be even more expensive, which would be crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's really all I got on that topic. Anything else you wanted to add before we move on?
Nah.
Digital love. That's all I gotta say. All right. Did we talk about this? No, we didn't. So, actually, I won't use that topic. All right, we got 3 more, but we've talked about the next Xbox a lot. We've had a pretty solid idea of what they were going for. But Jez Corden over at Windows Central did put out an article kind of really going into what the vision is for the next Xbox. And it basically aligns with everything that we've been saying from all the details that we've gotten. Curated gaming PC that Xbox aims to feel like a traditional console. Now, this one, I felt like they had to do it, but knowing Xbox and the way that they was moving, I was just like, yeah, they're not going to do this. But Jez Corden did say online multiplayer paywall will be removed for the next Xbox.
You know what that means, right? That means that Game Pass price is just going to keep on going up.
Yes. Oh, wait. I don't even got to say it. Hold on. Where we at?
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
There we go. Xbox console library, native backwards compatibility. That's going to be all your Series X games, all your Xbox One games, and all of the already backwards compatible 360 and Xbox One games will be coming with you natively, not through the cloud like with the ROG Ally X. You will have native support for all of your console games. Premium strong hardware, which we've been hearing a lot of that. And AI powered technologies like auto super resolution and next gen frame generation. So, as far as the next gen goes, I'm kind of not
Checked out.
Yeah, I'm kind of checked out, but the Xbox Vision is definitely the more exciting one to me, just because if somehow they do the opposite of what Xbox does and they actually hit every single check mark of this vision like perfectly, this could be a crazy device.
Oh yeah.
Like if so we get the premium hardware, they implement like DLSS level super sampling that's like on a even higher than DLSS somehow, or like at least higher than what the current DLSS is doing.
Oh well, it's gonna have FSR 4 or whatever the new FSR 5 by that point.
But they also have their own thing on it as well. So that's why I'm like, if it's on DLSS 4 level, that would be a huge boon for them.
I think Auto SR is already like a known quantity.
Yeah,
and it's like it adds like some sort of input, like what's it called? Input delay or something.
Yeah.
Like it adds like an inherent input delay or something.
I would hope that they've improved it by the next time we see it on the next box. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, I got you.
But if they have that down, they have the full console library, and now there's no play anywhere. Every game is automatically console, PC, cloud. That's what I really want to hear. Every single game that comes out is console, PC, and cloud. Like there's no, oh, you gotta wait for this to be cloud compatible, or you gotta wait for the play anywhere. Like it just works. Every single game that comes out, it works on all platforms. Instead of this like cherry picking. So if they can get that down, I feel like the hardware is not gonna really be an issue, especially with the price that they're trying to go for. But yeah, and then just having that console-like experience with, like, if I never want to see Windows ever, I can do that. But when I do want to see Windows, it's easy for me to just switch over and have that experience as well. If they can pull all of that off, like, this will be basically the culmination of everything that they've been working towards finally paying off. Like, because it feels like they've just been half-assing in everything. Cloud, console, PC, like console being the most fully realized, but with the exclusives and all that shit, like it's like
Like
they're
the tech being
undoing.
fully realized.
Yeah, the tech
but
is fully realized, but like them trying to actually make the console a platform worth buying is not really. But how are you feeling about these confirmations?
Yeah, I mean, it's literally not saying anything I didn't know
Exactly.
already, honestly, and it's annoying because my article that I'm cooking up has a lot of this information in it. So, shout out to Jez, I guess.
I actually have an
But
article coming out for the next box as well.
what happened?
I have an article that I'm writing for the next box as well.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Nothing too deep though. I don't think it's gonna.
It might make my shit redundant, but what's it called? It's cool. I mean, I have my opinions on it. I also have like I write in there like this is me leaking a little bit of it, but I write in there like steps I want them to do in order for it to succeed, or like steps I think that they should do for it to be successful.
See, mine is 5 ways the next box could dominate if they like actually execute on these things. So it's like we're kind of similar, but not like kind of similar, but not in the same way.
What's it called? I mean, the specs on paper are fine. I've also learned a little bit of the history between like Microsoft and their like design philosophy with their consoles, and like PlayStation and their design philosophies, where it's like the Xbox One like had DDR3 RAM, whereas like the PS4 had GDDR5.
Yep.
So it's like inherently and we literally see that play out now, where it's like the newest CODs can't even run at 60 on the Xboxes anymore, Xbox Ones, whereas like they can still hit like a 40 to 60 FPS on the PS4, you know? So it's like we're seeing how like the decisions that Microsoft has made in the past like have ramifications even now. Even with the Series X, even though it's a very competent machine, it's very well designed as is, but there's flaws in it, in its design inherently, like the fact that it's just like the die size of even the Series X is just bigger, right? So like you would think that since it's a bigger or a larger silicone, it's a larger chip, that it would need more power, but the reality is the Series X actually uses less power than the PS5 even uses, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like some things it's like why did you make this decision? It's like the silicone's bigger, so it should consume more power than the PS5, but not less, you know? So it's like, even now, it's like some things they make and it's like weird, but overall, they make a good sound hardware, especially after the Xbox One X, I would say. They've course corrected, which is good. And I'm still excited for the next device, even though it's gonna be super fucking expensive. People making jokes about selling your soul to Nintendo now. It's gonna be complete opposite when Microsoft's out and putting out a $999 plus console, and they're gonna try to sell it to the masses. But what's it called? I'm still excited. It's gonna be strong. It's gonna be really capable. If it sticks, which I do hope it does, then we could have a nice baseline again for developers to hit. It'll be nice regardless, though. The PS6 and the next Xbox will be a nice like reset. You know, Unreal Engine 5 games will probably start looking and running really good. We'll probably start getting like locked 60 no dips, full 100% nanite hardware based nanite and Lumen instead of it being software based. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, it always seems like Unreal Engine is at its best on the next generation.
Yeah,
like,
and then they move on.
Yeah, it's like Unreal Engine 4, like the Unreal Engine 4 games that we were getting at the beginning of this generation all look amazing and run amazingly. And then we get these Unreal Engine 5 games that just run terribly. So then next generation, we're going to get all these Unreal Engine 5 games and they're going to be like, man, Unreal Engine 5 doing work, and we're going to get that Unreal Engine 6 and it's going to be ass for the first 5 years.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm excited though. I'm excited, and it's gonna be pretty much like I've also learned that the console, since they're targeted for gaming, they don't really need X3D chips. Like they don't need that large V cache.
Yeah.
Whereas like PC with all the Windows inefficiency, where it's like it really could use that extra V cache.
Well,
so it's like that's where
the Xbox is a PC though, and it does have
that's
Windows.
true. That's true, but it's also going to be hopefully. See, that's where it's in the execution thing. That's where it's in the execution, where it's like, hopefully they give it enough juice to brute force through all the Windows inefficiencies.
Or
and so it's like
they somehow make it that you can go into a gaming mode where all of that is just completely turned off. Not like in the background, but like you don't even know Windows exists until you boot out of the gaming mode.
Yeah, which they're trying to do with the Ally X's, but with Allies and Ally X, but it's still like a work in progress over there. But I think the Ally X's are like the alpha product for the next Xbox.
Exactly.
So hopefully they stick the landing. I'll be excited, man. I'm still reporting on it. I'm still talking about it. I'm still sharing information about it. So I'm still here. I'm still here about it. So we still here.
Yes, sir. Xbox, this is your redemption period. If you can pull this off,
this is not only their redemption, this is their last chance.
I mean, last chance in console, but Xbox will definitely be around.
Hopefully though, I'll say this. If they can deliver all of that for the console, and the console is pretty much going to be like a Windows machine, then I would like to see everything they've done for the console be translated to all Windows devices. That's what I would like to see.
Yeah. We kind of missed this news from last week because it kind of happened like right after the podcast, but the situation with Amy Hood basically asking for 30% margins of Xbox. You want to quickly give your thoughts on that? So just to set it up, we got confirmation from Bloomberg that Amy Hood and Microsoft as a whole is pushing Xbox to hit profit margins of 30%, which are well above the industry average, which is the reason for canceling products, raising prices, slashing jobs, everything that we have seen in the last few months, or like really since the spring of this year. But how did you feel like when you heard that news?
I just heard another suit setting an unrealistic expectation for their creatives and setting them up for failure is what I felt when I heard that.
Yep. It feels like I've been saying it for a long time. It's like, for a while I was like, it's not Phil. We know who's really pulling the strings. And over time I've been like, man, like Phil got to get some of this smoke. So I have been coming at Phil a little bit more lately, but like seeing things like this is like, bro, like it's hard to be mad at Phil and Sarah and Matt Booty. Like you can be mad about some of the like decisions when it comes to their actual games coming out, like allowing Hellblade 2 to come out with no gameplay. No, I'm just playing. But when it comes to the price hikes and Game Pass price hike and closing down these studios, it's hard to be like damn Phil, like put it all on Phil, put it all on Sarah, put it all on Matt Booty, because we know it was not like this until the ABK deal, until Microsoft had their hand in the pot, and then we just saw a sudden change. It was like the deal went through, and then not even months after. Actually, did the deal even fully go through before we got the business meeting?
The ABK deal?
Yeah.
I don't actually know, to be honest.
No, it was definitely after, because we had the whole hold the line situation and everything, and that was post win, and then like we got the business update last year, if I'm remembering correctly. No, wait, I might be remembering wrong.
No, the business update was last year.
Yeah.
It was like somewhere in February, and
Yeah, it was
I'm looking
February.
up.
But I think
it's,
the deal closed like 2024, like late.
so the deal was completed in late 2023.
Okay, so
but
it was.
I'm pretty sure it's actually still being.
Yeah, there was
over.
the FTC was like trying to repeal it, or like
Yeah.
appeal, not repeal.
Bro, think about this. I'm looking at the first blog post. Microsoft to acquire Activision Blizzard. This happened on January 18th, 2022, bro.
Exactly, and we went through almost 2 years of bullshit after that.
Holy shit.
So like we got the deal done literally at the end of 2023. And then at the beginning of 2024, it was just like, hey, guess what? We put it on games everywhere. It was like, wait, what? And you could see it happening in real time. Xbox was becoming less Xbox, and we kept making a joke, oh, they're becoming Microsoft Gaming. And that's literally what was happening before our eyes. Like, as Microsoft kept putting their hand in the pot and making more demands of Xbox because of, you spend $70 billion, one of the biggest tech purchases of all time. The big man upstairs is going to be asking some questions like, hey, y'all spend $70 billion. When we getting that 70, when are y'all making $140 billion to make up for that? But we can blame Phil for a lot of things, for Sarah Bond, Matt Booty, but these decisions, I really can't put on them because we like I've always said where it's happening, and then this is just confirmation of basically what I've been saying for a while. But that's how I've been seeing it. But anything else you wanted to add?
Other than we just had, I don't even know what's after. So we got hold the line, we got fall back and retreat. Where are we at now? I don't even know.
We had advance the line. You can't forget about that one. And then
hold
the line, advance the line, and then we retreated.
Now where are we at?
We're gonna have to figure out when the next box come out where we at.
Shut up and pay up.
But yes. Look, Xbox, they stopped going for the military victory. Now they're trying to go for the religious victory. If we're doing civilization terms, they're trying to assimilate everybody into the Xbox religion.
Yep.
But that's all I gotta say on that. Let's go into our last topic, which I already felt that we had different opinions about this one, so it might get a little spicy here. And that is Halo campaign evolved. We got a full demo, 13 minutes, some dev talk during the Halo Championship, and to my surprise, a lot of mixed opinions on this, which...
Were you really surprised?
I don't know why I was surprised. I probably should have known because it's Halo,
Bro.
but I was surprised at how many people were just like, this is absolute dog shit. And I'm like, what are we looking at? So we got the reveal and everything that we've been saying, it is fully the Halo 1 fully remade with the Blam engine running underneath and Unreal Engine 5 layered on top. Redone cutscenes, redone environments, graphic overhaul, new missions, 3 new prologue missions that take place between Reach and Halo 1, which according to Flame is not possible because it's not canon or whatever he was trying to say, which is bullshit, but but yeah, Halo has the worst fan base of all time. Literally, they hate everything about Halo until something new comes out from Halo, and then they're like, you know what? That game,
the last one was okay.
Yeah, the last one was great, but this new one sucks.
Kind of reminds me of like how old Call of Duty fans used to be.
Yeah,
Where it's like, Black Ops 2 was ass, MW3 is gonna be it, or whatever, and then fucking that comes out. It's like, no, Black Ops 2 was the go. MW3 sucks. It's like, yeah.
So yeah, it's Halo fans continue to be the biggest threat to the Halo franchise. And by Halo fans, I mean like the diehard.
I still wouldn't agree with that 100%.
Nah, they are
I think the biggest threat to Halo is literally Microsoft, bro.
Yes, to a certain extent, but nah, because we've had some. We never had a fully complete Halo from 343. I will say that. Halo 4 had a good campaign. But it had a terrible multiplayer. That Call of Duty-esque bullshit that they tried. They had a terrible campaign with Halo 5. Amazing multiplayer. But the Halo fans were like, no, this isn't Halo. There's sprint. It's too fast. The Spartans are too powerful. You know, it's just not. This isn't Halo. Which I felt like that's still the best Halo multiplayer has ever felt.
Halo 5, right?
Yes.
I thought Halo 5 was super fun.
Bro. But of course, you know, the Halo fans are not. They didn't take to it, so there was nobody to play it. But Halo Infinite was the most balanced in terms of feeling like old Halo, but still feeling modern. And graphically, it was not a very impressive game. Although it was impressive in a lot of other ways, like the physics engine and what you could pull off with it. But then the campaign was also hit or miss depending on how you felt about it. A lot of people didn't like that it was the same biome and then going into the same, like the structures of the missions were basically the same everywhere you went with the little space shuttle, or what do they call those things? Whenever you went into any building or spaceship, it literally felt exactly the same.
Yeah.
But I loved it for what it was, the open world feel, grappling across the map, bringing Marines and giving them different weapons, and then just going all out, completing missions, leveling up the power-ups. All of that was more fun than the detractions that came with the campaign for me. So I understand Halo fans, like there are Halo fans who have not gotten a fully Bungie level like Halo that's just like every aspect of it is great. But that's why I was like, okay, a Halo 1 remake, a faithful Halo 1 remake with better graphics, a little bit of modern elements to it, some new missions. What could possibly go wrong? Bro. We just need to exile them. That's like we just need to ban them from speaking about Halo. That's all we need. Just exile all of them. Start over from scratch. We need to just start the fan base over. Because I've never seen just I don't get it. Like for me, I don't get it. I you might be on like be able to understand where they're coming from because I don't. So I need you to explain what's the issue with the Halo campaign involved.
It's funny. I know you're probably talking about like how I've been talking about it, right?
Yeah.
I'll say this, low key, I've been trolling. It's okay. I'll say this. It obviously has all the Unreal Engine 5,
For sure.
everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
The good and the bad. So you got the good. Textures and stuff look great. The
Lighting.
The lighting engine looks great. Lumen, if they're using it, like the geography and stuff like that. Or I mean, Nanite is the geography, Lumen is the lighting.
Yeah.
All that stuff looks great. And you get the bad with it. The stutters.
If
you look in the distance, you see all like the artifacting with like the foliage and like the water is like all fucking artifacted and full of like, it doesn't look the greatest if you like look at it closely.
I think that's because it's still early. I'm gonna chalk that up to it being early, not to it just being Unreal.
Sure, but and then the stutters are there, obviously, in the game. Even though the cutscenes and the gameplay stutter, which is not great. So it's like I said, you get all the good and the bad that comes with UE5. But the positive side is, it does seem like they are, trying to appeal to the old school Halo people by letting you turn off sprint.
Which they still complained about.
Which is nice. That they have that. The physics still kind of by and large look there.
Yeah. The Blam engine's still there. So all of that is still working in real time.
For sure. But I mean, I wasn't happy with it. I'm not gonna lie. Like in my heart of heart, I was like, man. But it's also like has to do with everything with like how they like even set this whole like Halo thing up. Where it's like this isn't for the Xbox people. This is for the PlayStation people that maybe are lapsed Xbox fans, or maybe even the PlayStation fans that have never even played Halo. Let alone even an amazing FPS,
Wait, what made you think this was for the PlayStation fans? Was it the fact that the fucking host was wearing a PlayStation shirt at the Halo fucking championships?
And then it also shows that this will probably sell way better over there than on Xbox, because Xbox players already got Halo 1 with Master Chief Collection. So if you want to play Halo 1, you could literally play it right now in two different ways. You can play it in old school, or you could even play it in like the semi-remade version that they did, which was 343's first project, right?
Yes.
If I recall.
Well, no.
That's so crazy, bro. What the heck?
That was their first project. Yeah, it was.
Dude, that's
and
such
that was Halo Studios' first project.
Wow.
But
that's a circle of life right there, man.
It would be so cool if you're able to toggle between Halo Anniversary and Halo OG, even in this. I don't know how they would do it because they have new gameplay mechanics. So it would be, but it would be cool if they could pull it off somehow.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean it's cool. I mean, I literally seen that, and that same night I downloaded Master Chief Collection on my Steam Deck and my PC. So it definitely made me want to play Halo, but it didn't make me want to play that Halo, to be honest. But it's cool though. It's cool.
Look, y'all tripping. As soon as I saw this, I was like, ooh, 2026 can't come soon enough, because this is my favorite Halo campaigns to this day. And I'm excited to play through this version, because I'm not a graphics whore by any means. But when I do see, especially one of my favorite games of all time, looking this good, I'm like, bro, I'm here. And I understand the technical issues, but I feel like that's things that can be ironed out. Like we're still a whole year, or I shouldn't say, I won't say a whole year, but we still got time. Like the game is not coming out a month from now. If it was coming out a month from now and it was like having the stutters and having the flickering and the lights, like the lighting kept on glitching out, then yeah, we be talking about it differently. But the game is still way out. Like there's plenty of time to iron out any of this stuff. This was a demo that they just wanted to show off early, just to have, like, the fact that they wanted to even have gameplay, because I wasn't expecting them to show gameplay. I thought we were just gonna get some cutscenes, some in-game or in-engine footage, not even in-game. Kind of like that trailer that they showed back when they announced that they were turning into Halo Studios. So like the fact that we saw 13 minutes of pure gameplay of this unfinished remake, I'm like, oh, they're confident about this. Like, I fucks with that. So, but I understand that part of it. But when it comes to how I feel about it, like, this is exactly what I was hoping for. It has everything that I could ask for in a Halo remake. Modern elements, new missions.
Does it have sliding too? Or
I haven't seen any sliding, so I don't think that is in there. Access to newer weapons in the franchise, so you're not locked to only the Halo 1 weapons. You will be able to pick up the energy sword, which you weren't able to do in the first game. They fixed the library, which is like, bro, worst first-person shooter mission of all time. They said that they've fixed that mission so that it's not complete ass. Like, that is enough for me to be like, yeah, this is the definitive Halo. Like, off the bat, this is the definitive version of this game. So the fact that they've gone in and even changed the design of some of these missions, this is something that I can, like, I'm 100% looking for. This is a remake that feels exactly how I would have wanted it to be. And like, people complaining about art style, like, because Halo shouldn't look realistic all of a sudden, which I don't understand. I always, like, my argument to this is that if Halo was created today, that's what Halo would look like. Like,
well, I mean, it is what Halo is looking like.
No. What I mean is, like, if
I would say
you got the original team and they were like, man, let's create a new IP called Halo. Like, this is what the game would look like. If they had the same hardware back then, 20 years ago, almost 25, about to be 25 years, this is what the game would have looked like. The only reason it looks like what y'all keep on bringing up is because of hardware limitations. Like, everything that you can talk up to its uniqueness is just because of hardware limitation, not because they wanted it to look like that. They made the best of what they had, for sure. But I feel, bro, like, I don't hear people complain about how this game looks. When, like, Final Fantasy VII remake I did not hear anybody complaining about stuff like this, like just nonsense. And they like remake actually changed a lot of things that made the game completely different to what it used to be. This is a faithful ass this is Resident Evil 2 basically, like, and same thing with Resident Evil 2. I did not hear anywhere near as many complaints about this, but you know, Halo.
People just love Halo, man, and they want Halo to be good. I think that's really it. But I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna do good, and I'm sure it's gonna be good. I mean, it has to be because it's the first product out of Halo Studio, so it better be good. So, but yeah, I mean, it's Halo. Hopefully, since this doesn't have multiplayer, that means that they will put out something that has multiplayer in it.
Yeah, for sure. That's basically, well, I was expecting that to be here, which is why I was so disappointed from, like, that's probably the biggest disappointment for me, is that this was the only thing. Because from the way that they made it sound like that we were going to see multiple projects, but I think that was kind of a not a mistranslation, but like a misspeak from whoever made that tweet, where they made it sound plural when it was literally just that. But yeah, man, I want to see the multiplayer game, because that's really what's it's gonna be a fully multiplayer live service game, no campaign to it, which is why we're not seeing any multiplayer in this remake. So, because it would basically, how when Infinite came out, people went back to MCC. They didn't want to have that. They didn't want to have that relived, where they have a game that's not their live service game, basically taking. Although MCC is kind of a live service game at this point, taken away from their player base on the game that they want people to be on. So it makes sense. They didn't want to relive that. But I'm excited for Halo, and I want to be excited for new Halo. But we gotta see it whenever that is. Think we get anything by the end of this year? Because it seems like it's still
the next Halo.
Yeah, it seems like the multiplayer game is coming soonish. Like, it's not super far from the remake. You think we get a Game Awards? Maybe January Direct? Think it slots into any of those?
I would say more likely at the Dev Direct for sure. Like, maybe like the Dev Direct has like a little section for Halo Studios, and they have that in there. Maybe that'd be cool.
Which Jess Corden has already said is a lock for January. So we already have another showcase to look forward to. He also said there's a partner preview happening next month.
Nice. So
this Idea Xbox show wasn't even all they have in store. Hopefully there's more Game Pass games than the TGS show, which had no Game Pass games. But yeah, there's some excitement. There's something to look forward to with Xbox. Just a little bit. They got something. But anything you wanted to add as far as Halo goes, or with this now, has your feeling or excitement for the future of Halo changed at all, positively or negatively?
Either way, I'm gonna look forward to whatever they do for Halo. So it doesn't have a change. I still think that they're cooking on the next like real like Halo thing. I think they're cooking on that for sure. I have faith in it.
Even if they're trying to fuck over their devs every now and then.
Even if they try to fuck over their devs.
But with that, let's go ahead and wrap it up. That is it. That is. Oh, no. We can't wrap it up yet. We barely even talked about the whole PS5 thing. That was like, like
Oh.
we already talked about one of the biggest aspects. Oh, the third pillar has fallen.
The burger, shake, and fries.
They had the fries, they had the shake, and now they've gotten the burger. Although, if we're talking about sales-wise, Forza is definitely
I would
the
say
burger.
Forza.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Forza's
Forza's
the
the burger.
But in terms of icon, Halo is definitely the burger. But yeah, it's only 4 games. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, it's everything now. It's all the games.
Halo, Gears, and Forza are now officially going to PlayStation. And although I was surprised to not see Switch 2, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be soon after the release, or they'll announce it before release that it's coming to the Switch 2 at launch. But yeah, man, how are we taking this news? Because, you know, apparently as an Xbox fan, you should be happy about this, and if you feel any other way about this, then you're just a fanboy and a console warrior and whatever else they're trying to, you know.
Yeah. Nah. I mean, you want things that drive people to your platform and your ecosystem, and it is sad. It's sad because it's kind of like, I feel like I haven't listened to a lot of podcasts lately, honestly, but I feel like a lot of them have probably mentioned like the we lose our way with Halo, we lose our way with Xbox. Like I feel like everyone has probably mentioned that. Yeah, and even like I have the screenshot because it's hilarious. It's one of the first in the line of like hilarious Phil Spencer like misquotes, you know, like, or him misquoting what he even should be saying, honestly, like him fucking up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's the same thing where it's like, it's the same thing with how I was saying, like buying an Xbox Ally and using Steam to play a PlayStation game isn't the same dunk that people think it is. You know, it's not a dunk at all because Xbox isn't making any money off of that. It's literally Steam and PlayStation that's making money off of that game and off of that user that's doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if doing that lessens your ecosystem, then I low-key feel like doing this also lessens your ecosystem, you know? It does. It just does. Like bro, I even had people that like are literally casuals being like, they're bringing Halo to PlayStation. This is crazy. And I'm like, of course you think this is crazy because you haven't like been part of the news cycle and the no red lines thing and all the blah 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 and Project Latitude and all this bullshit. But I'm happy about it now. But I mean, is Microsoft going to be happy with the money that comes in from all those PlayStation people buying Halo? Probably. Just as they were happy with all the PlayStation players buying Gears Reloaded, a really half-ass effort remake that they probably put like almost no money into. All they did was make money off of it. So it's like all they're gonna do is care because they're gonna make money off of it and improve their margins because that is all they care about.
Are you not happy to see Xbox making money? Like, shouldn't you just be happy that Xbox is making money off of this? Is that not enough for you?
I would be happy if Xbox would be investing in their own ecosystem. That's what I would be happy with, because that's what they should be doing as a platform holder. But we'll see. Because like if they lessen their importance into their own ecosystem, then imagine how games that are unoptimized for the next Xbox are gonna run. You know, like I don't know. That's just a whole tangent. But it's like you want your ecosystem to be important because then you'll have games that are specifically developed for that hardware that's made for that ecosystem that makes it more for I just recycled my words there, but I get it doesn't make me happy, I guess.
Yeah. See, I can't get with the people who just like, you have to be happy about this because this is how Xbox wins bullshit. Like, bro, like seeing this is like, all right, Lupe Fiasco dropped Food and Liquor and the Cool, two of the greatest hip hop albums, and like we were just like, bro, it's only up from here. He has so much potential. We're just like, yo, this is about to go like his career run is about to go crazy. Then he signed to Atlantic, and Atlantic is Microsoft. Lupe is Xbox. He signed to Atlantic, and they were like, yeah, you see all of this shit that you doing, all these lyrics and these metaphors, quadruple entendres, we don't want that. That shit don't sell. You know what you need to do? Make some pop songs. And then he comes out with, all right, already the show goes on. And then guess what? That's his hottest track. That is still his best selling track. The least deep track that he's ever done. Like literally the most poppy is that shit catchy. I ain't gonna like that shit. That's a catchy ass song. But you compare that to any other Lupe song, and it's like, bro, what happened here? This is not Lupe. And they just have him, like, all of the political stuff, all of that is out the window. He's just watered down from here. But he's making money off of this Lasers album. The Lasers album is doing so good. That's literally where we're at with Xbox and Microsoft. It's like, yeah, Xbox is making so much money now because they're putting their games on PlayStation. They're putting their games here, and the PlayStation people are making them so much money that they don't care about making money on the Xbox platform anymore because they don't buy anything anyways. As long as we got Game Pass, they subscribe into Game Pass. That's all we need. And
wait, hold on, I'm gonna pause you right there. Didn't they just drop like their sales numbers or something, like their quarterly numbers? And wasn't it bad? Wasn't it like pretty bad. Negatives?
I think they lost like 173 million or something like that year over year.
Their Xbox division or what?
Yes, year over year.
No,
I literally just saw that before.
Holy shit! I thought it was like 50 mil.
Let me see. Let me find it.
I thought it was actually close to neutral because they amortize and capitalize the losses of their fucking games. Or they do. There's like two different models where it's like people can theorize. I forgot what the other one's called. Hold on.
So let me see. Did I bookmark it? Let me check. No, I did not bookmark it. I just saw this article and I was like literally right before we were about to go live, I saw it. I was like, damn, I haven't done enough research to go into it.
Bro, we should do it real quick if we have time.
Let's see if it's not too much information. I feel like, why can't I find this article anymore? Insider Gaming literally, unless they deleted that shit. Did they delete it? Were they spreading misinfo and they got caught? No, I'm just playing.
Misinformation?
From Insider Gaming? Impossible. No, it was not 173. It was 113. I just found it. So it was...
113. That's holy shit. That's still a lot, though.
All right, let me just read the article. This is coming from Michael Murphy over at Insider Gaming. Microsoft says that Xbox hardware sales have gone down 29%, which we expect those to go down every time, leading to a roughly 113 million revenue loss year over year. The news comes after earlier in October, the company increased the price of Game Pass too much controversy, blah blah blah. Skip all of that. Fiscal year
I feel
2026.
like that day was like code red for Microsoft, bro. Like they probably seen a net negative in everything that day.
Probably. So fiscal year 26 Q1 report from Microsoft that Xbox did not reach the same heights as it did last Q1 for fiscal year 25. Having made 5.621 billion last Q1. The gaming subcompany went down to 5.508 billion, losing around 113 million. It also marks a 2% loss in total revenue, which is not great, but not too bad. Press release does mention the drop, stating Xbox hardware revenue increased 29%, driven by lower volume of console sales. The company said Xbox content and services revenue increased 1% on a strong prior year, comparable with growth in Xbox Game Pass and third-party content, offset in part by a decline in first-party content. It's important to note that the mentioned 1% increase comes from splitting content and services away from hardware, showing how each specific subsector is performing. Whether Xbox can regain ground from its loss remains to be seen. And yeah, yada yada. Its operating income was up 24% to 38 billion, while it saw a 12% total net income increase to 27.7 billion. Oh, that's Microsoft as a whole, though. Okay. So 2% loss. I mean, like 113 million sounds crazy to us, but like when you put it into perspective, like 5.6 to 5.5 billion, in the grand scheme, it's not that crazy, honestly. But hardware, I think they even expect hardware to keep going down, especially after all the shit that they just pulled with the price hikes. Software wise, it's kind of stagnant. So nothing, at least from what I can, I can see, is not nothing crazy.
But it does make sense why they're making their decisions, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, Xbox will probably continue making money, especially next year when we have, now, if these games hit, and they're probably going to release on PS5, the Fables, the Halo remake, and the Halo multiplayer game, Gears E-Day, Forza Horizon 6, they're going to make more in for first party, for sure. They're going to make way more money next year. It's almost a given, like, because although they had a lot of releases this year, they didn't have any big releases outside of Doom, which I felt should have been a lot bigger. Yeah, because it's Doom.
Doom's, that game, like, its sales too flatlined so fast. Like,
which I feel like everybody was super excited about it before it came out, and then when it came out, everyone just scattered. Like, nobody cared anymore. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it was, I was expecting Doom to do like what I was because it was like Assassin's Creed. It felt like there was no hope for Assassin's Creed Shadows because of the way people were talking about it online. But then the sales numbers come out, and it's like it sold well at launch, and it kept on selling afterwards.
It's still selling,
and it's still selling. I'm like, yo, like I thought that was gonna do bad, but then we get Doom: The Dark Ages. I'm like, oh yeah, this shit is gonna sell like hotcakes. And then nobody shows up. All that excitement before launch was all talk, including me, because I still have not played it. It was like, I'm a part of the problem as well.
Me too, bro, because I haven't beaten it. I got like 6 chapters in, and I'm like, eh. Yeah.
And it's like, bro, what came out? Because it had to have been something that came out around that time that just said, yeah, we're on this. Doom, you got to sit
Claire
this one
Obscure,
out.
probably.
Bro.
It's probably Claire Obscure and Oblivion still.
Yeah, Claire Oblivion? Is that what
Sky? Claire Oblivion.
Yeah, no, we were called not Sky. Yeah, Claire Oblivion. That's what we were calling it. But yeah, you know, that's another thing with Xbox just stacking releases on top of each other for whatever reason. They just love doing that. They have all these games from April. We had 2 big Xbox centric games because Clair Obscur wasn't an Xbox game, but it was very Xbox marketed. And then Oblivion literally on the same day or like a few days before. And they could have waited. Oblivion was enough for a lot of people. It did really good that month. All they had to do was wait. And be like, you know what? Doom, you can come out in June. Because what came out in June for Xbox? Nothing. What came out in July?
Tony Hawk.
Oh, yeah, no one cared about that shit.
Yeah,
that was another thing. That was another one that was supposed to be big for them. Oh, man.
It just came and went.
So, yeah, I think next year...
A lot of things from Xbox just coming and going, bro.
Yeah.
Keeper, literally coming and going. Like, I'm seeing only podcast people talk about it. Like,
I mean,
like all the clips I'm seeing on Twitter are like all podcast people.
I expected Keeper to just be the most under the radar thing ever, bro. It's a walking lighthouse. When I saw that shit, I don't care who making it. I love Double Fine with a passion. If I'm playing as a walking lighthouse, there is no hope.
You probably like it too, honestly.
I'm pretty sure I would, but like, there's no appeal outside of it being a Double Fine game, and that just that's enough to pique my interest, but not enough to get me through the door.
For sure.
But yeah, that's how I feel. But next year, bro, there needs to be at least
Fable
one...
comes and goes, bro. I'm gonna be so mad.
If Xbox comes out next year with Gears E-Day, Forza Horizon 6, Fable, State of Decay 3, Halo Remake, possibly Halo multiplayer game, possibly Clockwork Revolution, because that seemed like it was...
Clockwork's next year.
That seemed like it's gonna be next year as well. Just seven games that are super top, like, that can be super high quality top tier games. If none of these games are 90 rated and none of these games get a nomination for Game of the Year, it's time to call it for the Xbox first party ever being in the same league as PlayStation or Nintendo.
Yeah.
Time to call it, bro. Because
I agree.
Gears has been a 90 franchise. Halo has been a 90 franchise. Fable actually, I don't think they ever hit 90s with Fable. But the way Fable is looking, it literally looks like it could be that 90 style game. If somehow Forza doesn't hit 90s, then we really, bro. Yeah, we got.
I think that's.
If somehow Forza, who has literally hit 90 plus for every single Horizon except for the first one, if somehow that drops below 90, we gotta have a talk, bro.
I'll say this. If it does, if Forza Horizon 6 is below that, it'll be because of the, like, it won't be because of gameplay or anything like that. It will be because of the progression system. I'll say that.
Because if they just make the same game that they've been making for last 5 releases, and just on a new map.
But hopefully it's because even like how you get cars is like really easy. Like they don't make you grind in Forza Horizon games. Like you don't really have to grind that much to get the shit. So it's like.
But people complain about the grind in Gran Turismo and Forza Motorsport. So like there has to be a balance. like
No,
has
but
to
that's
be a
what I'm saying.
balance.
Like, if they make the grind worse, like in Horizon 6, like I feel like that could be something that will knock it. Because the grind that's non-existent in Forza Horizon 5. Like I was
You do
playing it
anything.
with my homie, and it's
Just
like you
get
just
stuff.
get shit every game. You get shit. You get like a new car. You get like 100,000 credits, or
Yep.
like even sometimes 1 million credits. Like you just always get like a lot of stuff, which is nice. But I will say this: if there is one game to hit 90s, it will be Forza Horizon 6.
Facts.
That's the one I'll put my money on. That's the one I will put my money on.
And I will say second place is gonna be Gears E-Day. Like Gears E-Day.
Nah, I'm not even gonna say Gears, bro. Because Gears 5 got an 85.
Yeah, but
at
that was
launch.
Gears 5. This is going back to the people who started it all. To
Gears 5 actually has an
Dom.
84 on Metacritic.
We're going back to Dom and Marcus. There's more weight to the emotionality of this one. Because, Gears 5 is not as narrative driven. Gameplay definitely fire outside of the open sections, which I feel like that was also another reason that the score was not as high, because those open sections were just not that good.
Yeah.
They were not well implemented. But the fact that it's Dom and Marcus going back to that horror feel with the first invasion, we're going back to where it all started, even though we've heard about it in games, but we never been there on E-Day. So like I feel like this is that reach moment for them. I expect it to be up there, just because because they're not going to care if the multiplayer is good or not. That's not what scores. No one cares how good or bad the multiplayer is nowadays. It's all about the actual campaign. I think the campaign is going to be amazing.
Yeah. Hopefully.
But yeah, Halo on PS5. I will never be happy about this. I'm like, at this point, it's a whatever. Who cares? Xbox is gonna do the bullshit that they doing, and every time it happens, I'm gonna call them out on the bullshit. But It is what it is. Honestly, I would never assimilate to this tomfoolery that we experience in here. But you know what? Y'all can be happy for me. But that's all I gotta say. Anything else you want to add before we go ahead and wrap it up?
I mean, yeah, Microsoft's making money. Microsoft's making extra money by porting these games, and it is what it is. But I will say, I am seeing a lot of Ninja Gaiden 4 love on the timeline, which makes me happy. So
yeah, but it did not
at the very
perform that well.
What happened?
The numbers aren't looking too good for Ninja Gaiden.
Like the performance, like Steam numbers.
Yeah, Steam numbers.
Mm,
It was at like 7,000 concurrent.
Outer Worlds 2 is probably not good either, huh?
Actually, I haven't even seen, because it just came out today, or like fully came out. I know they had the early access.
Yeah. Outer Worlds 2 is at 13,000 right now.
Which I thought that's actually higher than I thought it was going to be, because I thought it was going to be less than Ninja Gaiden.
It's peak. It's the peak right now. This is the highest it's at.
I thought it was going to be less just because of how little marketing it's gotten.
Bro, is that even more than Avowed? Hold on.
I don't know. Avowed was at like 30 to 50,000, somewhere around.
No, Avowed's all-time peak was 19,000.
Oh, okay. I was wrong on that.
What the fuck, dude? It hasn't even. Well, okay, so the day's not over yet. It could probably still get there, maybe, but
I feel like Avowed had way more marketing than Outer Worlds 2.
Which makes no sense, because Outer Worlds 2 was literally like the Dev Direct game, or not the Dev Direct, but the Xbox Showcase game.
But we haven't seen much since then, except for Ben Schwartz I've seen more Ben Schwartz than I've seen Outer Worlds 2 for Outer Worlds 2 marketing.
Oh no!
And it's like, Ben Schwartz is not that guy. Like, only reason I even really know about Ben Schwartz is because he's Sonic. And unless they have him literally as Sonic, I'm like, nobody's gonna recognize Ben Schwartz. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Bro, I don't know what they're doing over there. Hopefully these games are selling better on PlayStation, man.
I doubt that.
Because that's...
I mean, Ninja Gaiden, probably.
I think Ninja Gaiden is doing good on PlayStation. I'll say that.
Outer Worlds is not a PlayStation game at all. That is not the fan base for that, or the player base for that. Steam and Xbox will be the player bases for that, and we see it's not doing that well on Steam. We'll have to see if it even tops Game Pass most played.
It should. I mean, it should.
Should it though?
I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully Obsidian and Double Fine are fine, bro. I'm praying for her, bro. Hopefully they're cool and chilling and they don't get hit with nothing.
Ninja Theory can go, but leave Double Fine. I'm tired of Ninja Theory. Yes, I gave them. Actually, no. You know what? I just want Bleeding Edge, the real version, the good version, a finished version of Bleeding Edge. That's all I want from Ninja Theory. Give me Bleeding Edge, but actually complete. And, I'll let y'all live. But if y'all give me Hellblade 3, I swear to God, it's like, I'm going to go to Redmond myself. I'm gonna find the files. I'm gonna hack into them. They're gonna be first on the list. Delete this studio immediately. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I swear, bro. I better not see Hellblade 3 as their next game. That is gonna piss me off so much. Like, before we even get Project Mara, they over here talking about Hellblade 3. So yeah, Ninja Theory, I could live without them. I thought Ninja Theory was gonna be better in terms of gameplay once they got some money, and it seems that they just don't care about that anymore, which is just weird because they were the gameplay studio. I need to see if what is the director's name? Was he there when they made DMC and Enslaved? Like, was he the director?
Like, the director of Hellblade 2?
Yeah, his name is like, I forgot.
Can look it up real quick. Hellblade 2, Moby Games. Creative leadership. Is that what you want me to look at?
Yeah.
Dan Atwell, David Garcia, Mark Slater. The environment art, Dan Atwell. Production. Where's the director at?
Those don't sound
I don't see the director.
The Meme. That's his name.
Who?
The Meme. He's the founder of Ninja. Okay, so he's the founder of Ninja Theory. So that means. Yeah, and he had left the studio. I remember that. He was the one who was always partying. And he would always be just surrounded by supermodels and shit every weekend. Yeah, he left the studio, but he was the director. But I guess he was the founder of Ninja Theory, so that means he definitely was there during DMC, during Enslaved, and during Heavenly Sword.
The combat director, the combat design director is the same guy that did DMC.
Yeah,
he's even done shit at Ubisoft like Rayman 2.
It doesn't make sense, bro.
Yeah.
What happened? Like, they had some kind of life-changing experience, because you don't make games like that and then just say, what if we threw away everything that we did right with our other games and just go the opposite direction instead. But it is what it is. Ninja
The
Theory,
Microsoft way. No, I'm
Ninja
just
Theory,
kidding.
you got one more chance. That's all I got.
I don't even know if Microsoft's gonna give him one more chance, bro.
Nah, Ninja Theory is still important to them as a support studio, if anything. But that's all I gotta say. Ready to wrap it up?
Sir.
That is it. That is all we have for you guys today. Thank you all for tuning in, and to all the people leaving comments in the chat. We do appreciate your support. Make sure you guys hit that like because we love you guys and it helps us grow this channel. If you're not subscribed, you enjoyed the show, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you can stay updated for when Dual-Wield premieres. Also, make sure you guys join the official Discord that is in the description of the video. But with that, let's get these outros. Subegos, appreciate you for pulling up. Where can we find you? What you got going on?
Yeah, man. You guys can find me on twitch.tv/Subegos. If you guys can help me get to, I think I just need to get like 3 or 4 average viewers like per stream, and then I could get affiliate. So I just need to get that, and I'm done with my tasks to get affiliate, so I can start doing some shit. I don't even know what that even means, but I'll start doing some shit on there. But yeah, man, Twitch there for sure. Check me out. I'd appreciate you guys if you guys watch, because I actually have been streaming. Been playing Mario Kart on stream. Been rage quitting pretty much. Been raging out. It's hard, man. If you're in second place and you get hit with one item, you can get booted all the way back to like 20th in a matter of like seconds. So it's like, it's just tough. But there, Lognet soon, very soon. But yeah, that's really it. I'm on TikTok as well at Subegos, I think. It's either Subegos or Avatar Subeg. And then you guys can follow me on Twitter and all that, Subeg. But yeah, that's where y'all can check me out at.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As for myself, Don Otaku, you can find me on Twitter at Pasta Feet. You can find me on twitch.tv/OtakuTheDon. And you actually will find me there because I'm streaming Project Untitled on there now. So something's happening on there.
Yeah, let's go.
And of course, you can find me right here on YouTube, where not only are we doing Dual-Wield Gaming Podcast every Thursday, Project Untitled Gaming Podcast every Saturday, live and indirect. So make sure you guys pull up, leave some comments. We always read the comment section, so it's always fun. But yeah, for as far as I know, I'm playing the same old stuff. Dispatch 3 and 4 just came out, so gonna be checking those out and reviewing those before the next episodes. Spoiler free reviews, so y'all can read the reviews without having to worry about any spoilers. But other than that, though, just chilling. I feel like I should do spoiler review, like a spoiler review and a spoiler free review, because it was hard for me to just like be vague about some of the things without really getting into it. So I do kind of want to, I'll probably do a full spoiler review once everything is over. Like once all the episodes come out, I'll try to do a full spoiler review for that. But yeah, man, that's really all I got going on. Any final words for the people before we get out of here so they can get through the week?
Yes, sir. Hit the gym, y'all. Hit the gym. You know, you know what's funny? When I sit in the sauna, people have been wanting to talk to me lately, which is so weird. But like, it's not always been that way. A lot of times I just sit in there like nothing. But like literally every single time I sat down, I'll even close my eyes and just like start breathing and stuff. But man, it's fun though. It's fun going to the sauna. But yeah, hasta luego, everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And with that, let's get out of here. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy your week, your weekend, month, year, life, all that. Bye-bye.
Peace.